feel like, Goichi for a long time, he was splitting his time between being a professional competitive player and working a 9-to-5, right? But I think with the increased money in the scene, with stuff like EWC, I'm pretty sure he is full-time competitor, and I think this is the first time we're really seeing Goichi's true power unleashed. Like you said, already a Fatal Fury champion, now he's looking to add a Street Fighter 6 title, and not only that, if he manages to add the Street Fighter 6 title, he would also win the Jafonzo Award, which is if you win the LCQ and then go on to win the main event, you get an extra $50,000.
Jeez.
Yes, indeed. Matsu and DCQ are also up for that award. Of course, Matsu has already qualified into the main event, so he's the closest. But right now, we're going to get into this Tokido versus Goichi. Very, very excited for this one. And we are going to see the Tokido JP. I've heard rumblings that he's been playing this character, right? In the preview video, he talked about training multiple characters for this event. He's busting it out against Goichi-chan.
Honestly, I'm super surprised, right? The only other surprise that could have been is possibly Dalton. He was dabbling with that a little bit earlier ago, a couple of months ago. But the JP, this is going to be a pretty big surprise, a pretty big shocker if he actually manages to do it.
And I've always like to talk about, right, how Chun-Li historically has a good matchup against the Shotos of the game. So maybe that's why Tokido putting him on the bench, going with the JP. Oh no, the Hazanshu. I'm not afraid of ghosts, brother.
No matter if it's JP, no matter if it's a Shoto, she will react to the fireballs, but more so the escape options and also keeping Tokido in check early with the overhead. That first KO immediately going to Goichi.
My goodness, bro, Goichi. This is one of the guys, right? We talked about these are two legends here. What a way to fake them out and then actually punish the check attempt on the drive rush. But yeah, like Goichi is not going to be fearing Tokido, right? He's not going to have that aura to work against Goichi. He's a legend in his own right. And right now, he's treating him like any Johnny Donuts as he baits the throw. Oh my goodness.
He is making massive reads against Tokido, calling everything right thus far, and also contesting against the Amnesia. Yet again, this is looking like a slaughterhouse already in game one.
Oh my goodness, bro. Put Tokido in the freezer, dog. Hang up the meat. My man got slaughtered indeed in that first one. So much so that he went right back to the character select screen, bring out the comfort pick of Ken. I know it don't feel good to play it against the Chun-Li, but hey man, that JP looks a little not ready just yet.
What's crazy is it wasn't even against like the things that Goichi was doing, it wasn't against like some of the flaws that the character may have in the matchup.
Yeah.
That was just pure player reads.
That's a great point. Maybe you should just stick with the character because yeah, it didn't feel like a matchup thing. It just felt like Goichi took residence in Tokido's head.
Right. So with that in mind, will this be enough of a switch? Will you even have enough time to make the adjustment? Because that was a complete wash in game one. Now you're in technically, 2 out of 3 territory for the side of Goichi. Can you survive that kind of heat?
One of the big things about 3 out of 5, right, is that you get extra intel when it comes to gathering information. When you get washed like that in the game, you basically don't gather anything. So it's tough now. Tokido, oh my, he went with the double DI. He's feeling himself. Tokido, remember, he talked about that. He's been training to get a counter on DI. I love that combo as well.
A little awkward too, a little bit of that frame kill, excuse me. I don't even know if that was intentional or not. But yeah, catches Goichi crouching is going to be pretty significant.
Oh wow, just the empty jump into the jab, blowing up Goichi's wake up button attempt. Thought he was going to try to blow up a safe jump.
He does line a little bit early off of that, right? Off the enhanced Tatsu, right? A little bit of a change-up. But this might just be enough if he forces that level 1. Actually, level 2 is going to be just fine. Chipping Genrai, you already know what it is. Tokido absolutely spending it. Although it wasn't perfect, it was such a scrap between the two.
Absolutely, man. And Tokido, I respect how much he's respecting Goichi. He's like, I'm not going to spend the 1 bar, put him in the corner, and try to work it out while I'm in burnout, rather than just kill him off and get to the next round.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about respect. The other side was shown, too, from Goichi. He was starting off mad aggressive. Those DIs were really, really big call-outs. But now that we have enforced the corner, yes, sir, Tokido not going to take it lying down. Oh, the uppercut real quick makes Goichi kind of second-guess the approach. Indeed.
Chill out. Ooh, the step kick. Nice range on that, of course. Good spacing from Tokido. Tried to make something out. He actually got clipped, but no counter here or anything like that, so no conversion.
Oh, the uppercut again! Looking rather dry from the side of Tokido, hence why he's pumping the brakes, looking for a reaction, but it's low medium kick that catches Tokido walking back and forth, crouching, standing, etc. But this corner carry, while Tokido's rather dry, you could force that burnout, hence why he got hit with the fireball in the first place. Counter hit and a sneaky overhead. You thought it was your time to get out. Had he had done maybe an ending up, he could have survived the threat, perhaps.
Yeah, you can see the opposing theories, right? Goichi could have tagged on level 1 at the end to kill off Tokido, but he's saving it for the meter in this next round. Tokido does strike first here after the perfect parry check.
Oh, slight delay, testing Goichi's reactions. He's stuck in this corner for just a little bit, and I love the use of the provoking from that range. Tokido, though, not backing down from it, gets that roundhouse still within range. He's still continuing to be a threat with those long-range heavies.
Incredible stuff from Tokido. I love the spacing with the way he's got Goichi trapped in the corner right now. Even the back dash. Oh, but the forward dash after the pursuit. Beat him to the button, but nothing big.
Too bad. The forward throw, both looking rather dry on the drive gauge. Tokido knocking on the door, gets a forward throw, gets to continue on with that. Goichi sitting still. We talked about his immaculate defense throughout a plethora of different fighting games. Can he transfer it over to this particular game right now? It's Tokido, big opener.
Chun-Li so fast, that crouch medium kick so long right. Oh my, he almost got him on the call out. But nonetheless, Tokido finds the crouch medium kick. It seals a game for him. The Ken switch working out.
A little bit of a buffer for Goichi, despite losing game number 2. This is the data he needs to collect going forward. But who knows, right? Will Ken be the saving grace?
Indeed.
For Tokido. He's done it against a handful of the American contingents so far. So we'll see.
Yeah, man, you can see, right? Tokido has definitely switched to Ken in dire straits and has managed to make some big comebacks already at EWC. You heard him in the interview talking about how important this tournament is, training multiple characters. We even saw the JP come out, but the Ken is his tried and true. He's traditionally a one character at a time player, and this is what has been his most comfort food in Street Fighter 6.
Let's see if he gets the feast going forward for the next 2 matches. Perfect parry. Checking the good ride mix already. Get the spinning bird hit, a little bit of a fake out from the stand jab. Tokido not gonna apply it, low forward immediately, going into the drive up. Very heavy on the drive gate from both ends. You can see how desperately they want that action.
Exactly right, and that's why Goichi is taking some time to relax, gather some drive meter back. Oh my goodness, actually walk forward and stuff the step kick this time. Nice adjustment, didn't want to commit, a little surprised because he was pretty healthy on the drive bar.
Yeah, from both ends. Now Goichi, he's chilling on 6 bars. He's just waiting for a whiff punish, a little bit of a misposition, or maybe even the fireball from that distance, giving Tokido a false sense of security. But as Goichi backs up, you can see Tokido slowly getting his stride, just on the ground, walking forward.
Tokido got away with the Dragon Lash. You're not going to get away with many up against Goichi and his reactions. Oh, stayed crouching to dodge the legs. Well done.
Still not a bad position. Goichi, despite being in the corner, just about equal in life if I'm looking at the other side of the screen, but still very healthy on the drive gauge.
Here, Tokido gonna force his way in with the driver's cancel. That puts him a little low. Again, he's trying to stay at this space, right, where it's gonna make Goichi come to him because of stuff like this. Goichi so good at the CQC.
That parry giving Tokido just a little bit over that 3 gauge. Oh, bar, excuse me.
Love the dash under right. He thought it was a bit of a dead zone. Maybe the up kicks actually just whip. So instead of trying that, he takes the safe route. And then finally gets the throw he was looking for. We've seen the air legs multiple times. Goichi strikes and manages to play slow-paced game. So that's a big dub to get. You know, Tokido expended a whole lot of mental and physical energy in that one.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, in-game, a lot of resources as well. He just desperately tried to keep Goichi in this corner without making too many mistakes, but there's just something about the way that Goichi's enforcing his will, right? Walking out of the corner. Sometimes he uses the coke kick, but he wants Tokido to back away.
Ooh, great punish right there from Tokido. And once again, he's got Goichi locked in this corner. Oh, and another down back perfect parry. Tokido's been sniping some of those reversal crouch medium kicks.
They've been in the same game forever. That called her an amateur. Jesus, busting the chin open. Not going to spend any bar, though. He is sitting at a perfect after all. Doesn't need to spend the super art just yet.
Sick 2-step from Tokido here to gain a big advantage. But Goichi maybe just concerned with building meter. That's why he keeps throwing the fireball, trying to get something up. Because, yeah, this is quite the life deficit right now. Fireball had actually connected against Goichi. And I think that's why he went for throw as well, right, with a big meter gain. But right now, maybe he's starting to find some belief in this round. As he inches closer to CA, it gets more and more realistic that he makes this comeback.
Trying to make a read on the fireball. Very long distance on Chu. Perfect parry. Oh, too far! Yikes. He could have gone for at least a little medium kick right off a punch.
The way Goichi stuffed it, relying on Tokido to perfect parry the projectile, and he just used shit DI! He's gonna put it all on the line, and Goichi, as long as he finishes this one, he's up 2-1. Oh my goodness.
Who would have thought or expected that positioning? That was mad far, number 1, but also it's like, he had so much, what the hell? He had so much life to spare. This guy came out of nowhere.
Tokido, he's screaming it all right, but right now, Goichi's the one with the lead. Of course, like we talked about, both of these guys, legends of the fighting game community here. Tokido, more traditionally Street Fighter, so there's going to be a whole lot of fandom on his side. But Goichi, I think with some of the rivalries he's been a part of in the past few years, the runs he's had in various games, he's definitely grown a tremendous fandom for himself. So let's get it, man. Can Goichi qualify into the main event? We're not quite there yet, but this is a good start.
Did you see the hand was dead? That was mad far. That was a punish counter. I couldn't even tell what normally come out from the side of Tokido.
Yeah, Chun-Li is the most dastardly GM in the league. You do not want to shake her hand, to make no deals, make no trades. Oh, little Zanshu, brother.
It's mad unfortunate that it was just kind of shy from the OD.
Yeah, nice job recognizing that. He's going to throw out of it.
Yeah, strike throw mix up, driving forward with that crouching medium punch. That is a rare occasion, by the way, making a read like that.
Yeah. And then the DI again! He is showing it, Tokido. You're going to have to show me that you're ready for these counter DIs, because if not, I'm going to DI you all the way to a loss.
It's almost like we're coming in full circle, right? He's making a lot more reads, just like he did in game number 1. Starting to flex different types of strategies to keep Tokido on his toes, but I don't know for how long, because he's looking at match point, the big opener.
Yeah.
Dash up, what do you do? Jump back, now forced into the corner. That's a punish counter, hella damage.
Oh, Tokido with a throw. This time Goichi has just been so right. Finally, though, Tokido going to wake up with a level 3 here, and that's big. Not only does it counter the DI, but it is also going to burn Goichi out.
How do you make the adjustments? How do you actually force a side switch against Goichi? At least a forward throw, that's totally fine. If it's not one corner, it's another, it'll still both be effective. Wow.
Try to call out the throw tech yet again here. He's going to wake up with his own CA, but Tokido playing it safe rather than being sorry. And Goichi now spent all his meter before this final round.
That is mad plot armor. Forcing Goichi in such an uncomfortable position to go for something that desperate. You know this is getting to Goichi little by little.
It sounded like you said uncomfortable. Legit though, that's what he's doing to him.
I definitely almost coughed on the point, so yeah, it probably sounded that way.
Ooh, all right, just taking the plus frames and then establishing throw here. Try the Zanshu again, but at the very least, Tokido doesn't check it.
Flaring with the good balance. Creating that space with the fireballs. What do you do here? Just about even, playing the patience game. Goichi. And now Tokido slowly trying to stalk his way forward.
We'll try to just establish the throw again here. Goichi maybe just looking to build that bar up. Wants level 2 so he can put Tokido's fireballs in danger. Right now, Tokido has walked him down his score. He's been using a lot of roundhouse, and that got him in trouble last time, where Goichi called it out with a DI.
Call out against the drive rush too. Relatively safe with that fireball.
All these deals being made right here. He tried to sneak in the overhead.
Oh my god! Just leaping towards his face.
Yeah, again, he tried to shimmy and he got him the second time. Tokido's choosing to bring the CA out as well, freezing the burnout recovery of Goichi in the process.
Drive rush forward is going to be a little bit dangerous. I don't know if Goichi was going to let her rip, but no chance to get out there. Super in rebuttal towards that DI. Tokido stays alive. 2-2.
Yeah, Goichi kind of looked disappointed in himself, right? Rarely do we see him get unchecked like that. Usually he's got the super on deck. We always talk about how great his reactions are. And in this game, that is one of the premier ways to show off your reactions defensively. Little interesting that he didn't quite get it out that time. Looking like he's standing up to shake it out. Because I think he surprised himself that he didn't answer that one. Well, I like it. You could tell the nerves are getting to him, the pressure of the stage. But he's already been here, right? He's already been one EWC champion, but man, to do something that nobody has ever done, right? Maybe that's tickling the back of his mind a little bit.
Possibly. There's just so much pressure, right? I feel like he's been asked a lot in regards to his performances, right? Especially with how often now he's been on the big stage, getting top 3s, getting champion status in a multitude of different games. It's been a lot of emotion coming out of Goichi these last couple of months. And honestly, I'm here for it,
yes.
Right? Like, do whatever you need to do to shake off that pressure, man.
I love it, man. He's one of the most expressive players we got. I always love seeing the way he handles the game in and out.
That's genuine passion right here. Gonna need to pull through with that. See if you can siphon that energy towards closing out the game. You have the man who's the main character, or so we think.
And Tokido gets called out with a Jinrai cancel. What a start for Goichi here. Again, maybe going back to those DIs and then fading the DP. Oh, he wants the mid-air punish as well. Okay, a little saucy.
Still mad damage.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so early. What a call out. GO1 tried to go air to air to disrupt Tokido on the way out.
That was so smart from Tokido to use the light kick nice and early, as you called it. Oh, yeah, tried to take his turn back a little bit. Wasn't expecting the Jin ride, but he calls out the run right there. Little suspect from Tokido wakes up with it again. He's willing to risk it.
Oh, you already know the objective. And that's fine. If you're going to get burnt out, gotta do it on your own volition. And also, just gets Ken off of you. And now the corner, or sorry, now the mid space, mid-screen, GO1 needs to work with this burnout.
Yeah, because I believe that at level 2 is -5, right? So in burnout, which he already burnt him out before the last hit would have happened, so it only would have been -1. And it's already tough to punish because of the pushback.
That is absolutely correct. But while having the gauge, while having level 2, Tokido had no choice but to just back down as much as possible. Fireballs were not going to be on the table. Neither were the normals. You don't want to get chipped away either when you lose your turn up close.
Yes, indeed. Back to the neutral. GO1 one round away from taking an advantage in this round robin stage and risks the up kicks to success.
I like that. I can't let you do close. You gotta make sure, man. Busted out a little bit early. Damn, that was a wild roundhouse. Okay, I thought the anti-air wasn't gonna come. So delayed on the 10 show.
Yeah, I honestly was scared that it was gonna whiff at that point. Like maybe just a bit too far, but GO1's so strong.
Really, really awkward angles right now in terms of Tokido's approach, right? A couple of times airborne. Just sneaking in a throw, just inching his way forward now.
Oh, and then again, outspacing that crouch medium kick. Remember, he's been pretty good at stuffing these reversal crouch medium kicks from Tokido, and then the meatiest fierce of your life. Oh no.
That was a punish counter.
Was he still in recovery of the move? And GO1 just gonna do it again, back to the well, and it's still filled with water. Level 3, that's it. GO1 taking the dub, and that is a great start for him in this Group C.
The emotions coming out of GO1 immediately after